just sorting my hair out. How's that? That's perfect, thank you. So this is my Q&A video for Tuesdays, my Tuesdays Patreon Q&A video. I missed last Thursday's Bet You Can't Draw, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I forget what day it is. Feel free to remind me on Twitter what day it is, and that would help me greatly. Thank you, Patrons, for supporting me. And this is my gift to you. You give me questions and I will give you answers. Namaste. I've got some questions now on my laptop. And I'm just going to go through them. You know, I won't answer them all because some of them are stupid. I'm not going to lie. I've had a brief look. Let's just get into it. Let's just go. Wait. Just let's get that out. Let's start fresh. Kathleen, would you ever date a fan asking for a friend? Would I ever date a fan? Hell no. That's illegal. Everybody knows that. Kathleen. Michaela Monsoon. A selection of questions. Thank you. How many? 6 questions. I'm not going to answer 6. Okay? Unless you're a top tier patron. I think I only have one tier. What did you choose? What did you choose to channel when you had to play a bully in Cuckoo? Cuckoo was BBC Three, just filling everyone else in. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's on Netflix. BBC Three show starring, what's his name? Andy Samberg and Tiger Drew Honey and Greg Davies. That wasn't the question. What did I channel to play a bully? Well, I'm quite a horrible person. I can be. I was quite horrible to my sister growing up. That's getting quite personal now, isn't it? I mean, it wasn't that difficult. I mean, you know, I'm not like an actor. The lighting is a bit weird today. Sorry, it looks a bit like a hostage video. Will you please pronounce my name right just one time? It's Michaela. Michaela Monsoon. Michaela. Yeah, I mean, I've got 45 patrons, so I should be able to remember some of these names. Let's see, what else did you have? Number 3, can you do your birth chart on camera? No, because that's too much of my personal information. Once you guys know my birth chart, you'll be able to, like, put spells on me or something. I don't know how it works. Question 4, my cat currently has to wear a cone for his acne. Could you please offer him some encouraging words? You want me to talk to your cat? You want me to talk to your cat? I'm not going to do that. That's embarrassing, okay? And then my cat has to wear a cone for his acne. The cats don't get acne. I'm sorry, that's not a thing. I don't even need to Google it. Cats can't get acne. That's a people thing. You don't get zebras with acne. Question 5, do you have any tips for feline acne? You seem quite obsessed with this. Is this one of those things, Michaela, where you have acne and you're kind of trying to not be too embarrassed about asking? And why are you asking me? You're on a laptop. Just go to Google. Why would you pay $5 a month to ask me about feline acne? I never really had acne as a child. I never really had it. I don't know why. Maybe our testosterone levels aren't high enough or something. Have you ever seen a coconut crab? If so, how horrified are you by it? Coconut crab. Let's have a look how horrified I am, live on camera. That's a big crab. That's a big old crab. I like doing it. That's a big crab. Let me just do a hair check. I think I've seen those before. I mean, they're kind of absurd. I think they're so big that I don't think I'd be that scared. They're not adorable, but they're quite magnificent. Although I'm guessing I'm still zoomed in. But yeah, maybe I'll buy one and walk it around and stuff. It'd be quite nice. It'd go with my brand. Vinka, I want to be a witch, but should I? Could you please give me some advice? Says Vinka. Vinka, you want to be a witch? I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you mean which kind of witch? Do you mean white witch, where it's just like burning sage and cooking with onions? Because that's just basic tier stuff. You don't need to worry about that. I mean, everyone in a way is a white witch every time you light a candle. Or do you mean like a proper you know, a cult, satanic witch, in that case, don't get into it. I've been burnt by that. I mean, how do you think I got so many subscribers? Do you know what I mean? I had to use magic. With a face like this, I'm not getting subscribers without, you know, at least doing some kind of, you know, black magic. Could you give me some advice? I mean, I don't have any advice, Vinka. I don't have any advice. I mean, you're just gonna have to see what happens. You're gonna have to follow your gut. MSK, how are you right now? I'm okay. I'm just answering questions and hoping everything works out. I hope everything works out. Next question. Mina, did you see Joker and what did you think about it? Can you talk about your experiences with stand-up that spoke a bit about Sammy's bicycle Q&A? Do you miss living with a senile cat? I don't know, how's the weather? So there's 4 questions there. Thanks, Mina. Did you see the Joker film? I did, I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite good. It was one of those films where I think the whole buzz around it kind of spoilt it a little bit. I think I might have enjoyed it more if I just went and saw a film and was like, hey, that was pretty good. Whereas the way people were talking about it, I was expecting some kind of masterpiece. But it was good. I wanted to go see it again. I don't know if it's even on the cinemas anymore. But I thought it was good. But yeah, I don't really want to talk. I don't really talk about films because I always like to think that, like, I just like to experience a film, take it in. Did I enjoy it? No? Yes? You know, it's only an hour and a half of your time, or 2 hours or whatever. I try not to think about these things. But it was good. I don't know. I've heard they're doing a Joker 2. I don't know if that's necessary, but you got to make money, haven't you? They've got to keep making money forever. Can you talk about your experiences with stand-up that you spoke a bit about in Sammy's bicycle Q&A? I mean, I can do. I mean, I'm very fresh to it because I've only just started doing kind of just 5-minute stuff, and it's very kind of just working out what's funny or not. I'm definitely not in a position yet where I would start telling people, come and see the show. I don't know if there's much to say about it really, apart from like it's very exciting, but it's very new. It's very new to me because it's like I'm a YouTuber. This is so easy. This is the problem with YouTube. It's fucked me up a little bit because it means I've got like 600,000 subscribers but 0 experience with audiences. So it's, you know, I don't know. Do you miss living with a senile cat? I suppose it doesn't matter because I'm going home at Christmas and we're going to see the cat, Yuna. She is senile, she's deaf, she's very deaf, we think. And the other day, my mum told me that she climbed under the stairs and kind of hid for a long time, which is kind of like what they do before they die. I mean, she got back up again to have some food, but it's a very worrying thing. And she keeps throwing up on my mum's new carpet. It's not me. God, again, I'm sorry. There's a weird taste to that. Oh, it's Marmite. It's Marmite. And how's the weather? It's beautiful weather. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's dark. I can't see anything. It's nighttime weather. I don't know what you'd want to know anyway, because this is obviously going to go up later. I mean, it's not in real time. I wish it was in real time. Vaughn, what's your dream role as an actor? Oh. I'd love to play, like, Doctor Who, or a Dalek, or the Master, or Cyberman, or Spider-Man, or the Joker, or Macbeth, or Shakespeare, or Jack from Titanic. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, at this point, I will accept any role if it's paid. Because times are tough. What's your dream role as an actor? What actor-director do you look up to the most? Actor-director? Do you mean actor/director? Is it actor-director? Actor, I suppose. I like Olivia Colman, she's pretty good. And director... What's that guy? I've forgotten his name. He does Thor Ragnarok. And What We Do in the Shadows. I'm sure you'll tell me to. I don't want to say his name wrong because that's quite offensive. Tahiki Wahiki. But whatever that guy is called, I mean, I don't really... I used to read Empire magazine all the time, but I'm over that shit now. What genre of movies do you prefer? I think horror's the best at the moment. Maybe it's because in October I watched a lot of horror, but I like horror. I think not because of like jumping and like, I don't really like those films about demon possessions and shit like that. But I just like the kind of creative horror films that kind of, I don't know, they go into such deep parts of what people are afraid of, and I guess it's just, I kind of like how horror's very, I don't know, it gets your attention, doesn't it? When I'm watching a drama or even some comedies, I'm like zoning in and out, but with a horror, if it's good, it has to be good, of course, you kind of focus. Kathleen with another question. Would you ever like to emigrate or travel anywhere? Anything you would love to see before you die? That's a bit intense, Kathleen. This is starting to sound a little bit like a threat. Would you like to emigrate? Does emigrate mean like live somewhere else completely? I don't think so. Although England's pretty shit. America seems a lot more fun than England. But no, I don't think... I mean, if I were to travel, I'd go like anywhere, really. Anywhere. It's all good, isn't it? Well, I mean, it's not all good, but, you know, like Japan and America, like France and stuff like that. I'd love to go all over. But I do not have any money. And it's very expensive. I know PJ at the moment is in Florida at Star Wars. Something to do with Disney. Wow. He gets all these free holidays. Woo. Anyway, before I go down there, I don't want to go into that. Anything you want to see before you die? Yes, the face of my child. You know, I don't want to die. Am I going to die, Kathleen? Any tips for... Jules H. Any tips for battling the cold in the north? Favourite film, favourite filmmaker? This is coming up a lot. Any tips for battling the cold in the north? A great big coat. It's all you need. It's just a big coat. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? There's no kind of magic spells. Just put on a big coat. Put some leggings on underneath your trousers. It's easy. Layer up. I suppose I've already answered. Well, no, I haven't. Favourite film? At the moment, it's Ghostbusters, because I had a bit of a dark day a couple of days ago, and I watched Ghostbusters, and it pulled me up again. It's just one of my go-to films. I just love it. It goes past really quick as well. It feels like it's about 20 minutes long, because I just love every part of it. But yeah. So I don't know if it's my favourite film, but it is at the moment. I don't have a favourite film. Favourite filmmaker? I suppose it's Takiki Wakiki at the moment. If it Stanley Kubrick, Alfred Hitchcock's, all those kind of guys with the crazy films. I like those guys. Sobia. I don't know, I'm bad at this, and it's bedtime here, but something book-related maybe? Are you reading anything good at the moment? What are your favourite books or authors? What's something you think everyone should read? Do you have a favourite quote or passage? How do you feel about poetry? Do you like writing? Any of these questions, please answer. Sobia, that's a lot of questions, so I'll just focus on one because I can see my book collection, and I've only got like 5 books. There's a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I think you should read that. I haven't got any particular quotes from it, but you should read that. It's quite interesting. It was a book that was completely hidden for years, and then it came out in like the 90s. It's quite a good book. Read it. Let me know what you think. Sobia, I'm giving you some homework. I'm giving you all homework. Read Outwitting the Devil by, I think it's Napoleon Hill. Give it a go. It's like £5 on Amazon or something. I'm not sponsored by Amazon. Oh no, you've got an alternate question just in case. Sobia, or alternatively, did you have a favourite place as a child? I always think about this because during meditation, sometimes they say you should go to your happy place. I don't really have a happy place. Skegness? I don't know, maybe the seaside, being in the seaside arcades was pretty cool. Favourite place as a child, probably just my bedroom if I'm being honest. Why look at me, I'm a YouTuber. This is where I feel most safe. Door closed, shutters down, leave me alone. Do you have one now? Is there anywhere in particular you haven't been but you feel like you would love? I I want to go see, for some reason, I want to go see what's all those stones. Stonehenge. I don't know why, I just want to go look at it. Okay. And then just come home. I'd love to, I don't even know where it is. Eleanor Freer, I don't know, sorry, Eleanor. If you could sit down and have lunch, coffee, dinner, whatever, with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? What would be the first thing you ask them? What do you want for Christmas? What? Hold on, let me answer your first part first. Dead or alive, who am I having coffee with? Just because it's the previous thing I just watched on YouTube, there's that guy called Alan Watts. Is it Alan Watts? Yeah, it's Alan Watts. He was like a psychedelic kind of like philosopher type person. Just put Alan Watts into YouTube. I'd love to have a coffee with him. It'd proper chill me out, I think. He's dead. I'd like the alive version, not his corpse. I feel like sometimes you guys trick me with that kind of stuff. What do you want for Christmas? Are you going to get me something? Okay, I would like a PlayStation 4 Pro with a copy of Jedi Fallen Order, please. Thank you. If you were a Pokemon, which one would you be? I don't really know Pokemon. I was a PlayStation child. I mean, I know your basics. If I tried to name as many as I could, it'd be Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, Rattata, Ditto, Mewtwo, and that's what I mean. I'm just not a Pokemon person. I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest. So let's just go with Creamy. I've seen that on a video recently. Creamy is like a Pokemon from the new game that's just an ice cream. They're getting lazy now. They are getting so lazy with it. What are your thoughts on the state of YouTube right now? And that comes from Rima. Rima? I'll go with Rima, it sounds a bit better. What are my thoughts on the state of YouTube? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. It seems to me there's always some kind of state of YouTube thing, like there's always something wrong with it, but it seems fine for me. I mean, I don't really post a lot, but... Mia Malvik. Would you ever consider doing live streams again? I never enjoy live streams, but yours was the best. Kay? Mia, at the moment I'm in a new place and it's not got good internet. And the thing about live streams is you need like a constant connection. I'm going to go home at Christmas. I might do some live streaming while I'm at home at Christmas because I'll be actually around good internet. My mum's got good internet. But then I might bring back one of them LAN cables. Do you know, like a cable that you plug into your laptop and then into the Wi-Fi router thing? And maybe I'll do live stream then once I've got a good connection. Because I mean, if I do an internet speed now, I'll do a speed test. Go. Let's have a look. Speed testing. What have I got? What's good? Good's about 25 up. Oh wow! I've got 1 megabyte internet. So no, I will not be Twitch streaming, you know, Stranding, what's it called? Left Stranding? Whatever it's Luigi's Mansion 3 to, you know, on Twitch. I won't be doing that because I just can't. It's England, isn't it? You can't get good internet all the time. It's horrible. I mean, if I had good internet, I'd be doing this live. Stephanie, the last question. Stephanie Buchanan. I remember you talked about lucid dreaming before. I was wondering if you ever tried astral projection. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's never worked for me. Stephanie Buchanan. I don't think I've ever tried it successfully. Lucid dreaming is quite difficult. Lucid dreaming, unfortunately, is something that I think you need to practice inside your own head and do quite a lot. I don't think you can just go to sleep one night and start lucid dreaming. I think you've got to it's like meditation, you've got to do it over and over and over again. And astral projection is like an even harder version of it. I do remember reading one time that the exercise you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to lie down and you're supposed to imagine kind of pulling yourself up with a rope, but not actually doing this in bed, but actually just like imagine doing this, but imagine it really, really as hard as you can, so it's like you can feel the rope and you basically that kind of pulls you out. But I did it once and it felt very weird. But lucid dreaming, astral projection, it's very difficult because we're not really trained to do it. And every time I've done anything weird, lucid dreaming wise, I'm so freaked out by it, I wake up. So, can you do? Anyway, those are all the questions that I got. Feel free to ask more questions, and I'll do this again next Tuesday. On Thursday, I'll be doing a Bet You Can't Draw. I think I've got lots of suggestions for this Thursday. I don't know. If you feel like watching my previous Bet You Can't Draw Thursday video on Patreon, check it out. Leave any kind of suggestions underneath. And that's about it. I'm going to go. I don't want this video to be too long because I want these videos to be unedited and raw. Mainly because I'm lazy. But yeah, see you hopefully, well, no, definitely see you on Thursday, guys. And thanks for your questions. Now get out of here and do your homework.